My name's Lee Lewis, and I'm security at the University of Missouri. And I started smoking when I was 15 years old. Smoked for almost 30 years. I love smoking. I enjoyed it very much. But after getting out of the service, and I've always kind of considered myself as a health nut, getting out of the service, I noticed that kind of a shortness of breath, and I didn't have the agility that I had before, and so I started thinking about quitting. And I had attempted, I don't know how many times, to quit, but nothing seemed to work. Until on March 20th, 1983, I got up, my alarm clock went off 6 o'clock in the morning, rolled over, shut it off, lit up a cigarette. Went down, put on coffee, lit up a cigarette. Poured a cup of coffee, lit up a cigarette. That was 3 cigarettes in less than a half hour. Went upstairs to wake my wife up, tell her that I was going to work. I got up top steps, my wife, she said, "You out jogging this morning?" I said, "No, why?" And she said, "Well, you're panting like a locomotive." I said, "All I did was just walk up the stairs." It was then I reached in my pocket, grabbed my pack of cigarettes, crushed them, threw them in the wastebasket, never looked back. The first 2 weeks was probably the worst of it all. But after that, then it started getting a little easier and a little easier. But it took a long time to really, I'd say, get out of the habit. It was more psychological than it was physical. I still wanted to smoke probably about a year afterwards. And every time I without thinking it, I'd always kind of reach my shirt pocket for a cigarette. And there was no cigarettes there, you know. So it was a very trying time, but very beneficial. I found that when I was out jogging, that I could go further. I didn't notice as much stress on my lungs and on my body. I am a tennis nut. I'm a racquetball nut. And I could spend, after that, I could spend hour and a half on the racquetball court. So even up until just a few years ago, that was a routine for me to go out on the racquetball court and spend an hour and a half on the racquetball court. So I try to encourage anybody, my friends and stuff like that, if they want to quit. And it's up to them to make that choice, because if they haven't determined in their mind that that's what they want to do, you can talk till you're blue in the face, it's not going to do you any good.